What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Jad here from Puma, Plow, playing some more Farming Simulator 25. We are back on Alma, Missouri. Let's get to it.
Doing like what you do.
Just
Spending
farming.
money.
Farming. Oh, goodness. Black Poison, what's going on? How are you? Welcome on in. So, we've gotten over 10 million in wood chips. Goodness gracious, Jeff. That's crazy. By the way, I have another 8RX on sale, chat. Oh, Bellis, what's going on? I'm really tempted. I'm really tempted to buy another 8RX, chat. I think it would look good pulling that what's it called? The horse thing. The horse planer. Saying. All good here. All good here. Do what you want. I mean, yeah, here's the thing. Yeah, it's 48% off. I mean, we still got to soup it up. You know what? We're doing it, chat. We're doing it. We're doing it. I have the money, so it's like, whatever. I think I am actually going to leave it as a 3-point on the front, by the way. No plate, and actually I'm going to turn that off. I don't want the sensors on it. But by leaving it a 3-point on the front, this will be the tractor I use to clean up silage. Because right now, it's kind of an awkward process to clean up silage for me, so I think we're going to buy that, so. Here you go. Harry, what's going on? Sean, hello. Hello? Sean, I was gonna give a disclaimer about spoilers. I did watch some of the live feed last night, Sean. Dirty Max, what's going on, man? How you doing?
What time did they actually come on?
11 o'clock for us. So midnight East Coast.
See, if I would have known that, I probably would have watched it. Since I didn't really know, I kind of just turned it off.
I turned it on, then went in the house and got my dinner and stuff. When I came back, it was on. So I watched for like 10 or 15 minutes.
So I was done live commenting dogs and cats.
Yeah.
That you got to.
So I don't know how much spoiler territory we want to go.
I don't care.
Well, I know, but you're not the only one that can hear me.
Well, there's only 3 of us that usually talk about it, so.
4 of us. Jeff watches too.
Well, if Jeff doesn't really care, then.
I don't know. Big Al, what's going on?
I said if.
Anyway, Tuesday's episode's gonna be wild.
If that is true, what Sean said.
It's true. It's true. It is true. It happened. Yeah.
So she is number 1 in the house then.
Wait, you think I turned the HP down on the 8RX I bought? Did I? Oh, it's the 340. Yep. Oh, we gotta change it.
Maybe you can change it at the house.
That is true, but I'm right here. Good catch, good catch. True, Sean, true. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I know it happened. I don't know all the details, but apparently the word sacrificed was used by the mastermind. So. So like, hell yeah, brother.
Oh, mastermind.
For the win, yeah. Okay, we want the 4.
We just need to get her double out.
Yeah, we want the 410. There we go. All right, good catch. I probably just cost myself a bunch of money, but whatever. It's fine. I have money. It's kind of weird playing Farm Sim right now because, like, I'm purposely not spending too much money because I am trying to save money for DLC day on Tuesday. But, like, I could kind of just go buy anything I wanted, and oh god, I should remove that tree is what I should do, chat.
With the tracks.
Yeah.
L3FT43 H X100. If I ever go missing, let me save you some time. You don't need to go searching the hiking trails.
All right, I won't. Left. I got you.
It's kind of like the new Unimog that's coming out Tuesday.
Yeah, I don't. So, Big Al, we're getting the Mercedes DLC on Tuesday. It's going to have some trucks and tractors in it and a couple of Unimogs. I don't think I'll be using the I might get one, but most likely it's going to get annoying on the server, so I'll probably end up getting rid of it. So
I see using it kind of like how you guys use the tractors and tippers in the field.
Yeah, you're gonna use a Unimog. I guess you could
use that in the farm tech.
True. So chat or Sean, maybe we do a split stream on Tuesday. Play farm sim for a while and then switch to firefighting. I don't know yet. That's a Monday problem. It's Mercedes-Benz. It's coming out Tuesday. If you guys have the season pass, it's part of the season pass. If not, tune in Tuesday. We'll run through a bunch of the equipment. I don't know if I'll buy like everything that's in the DLC. Maybe we'll lease it all and buy a couple pieces. But yeah, we'll check it out. There's the early access, you know, before somebody says that, yes, there are people that have it, but I'm not one of the cool kids, so I don't have it. Well, not one of the liked kids anyway. It's okay. I'm not a partner, so I didn't, you know, I don't expect any of that stuff.
It's a good thing that you're not in like grapes and olives anymore.
Okay, why?
Because the little guy can fit in between the roads.
Oh god. Oh boy. All right, so here's the chat. We're gonna have a little choose your own adventure. We have two things. Well, kind of three. We can actually. There's a couple of contracts we could take, chat. I don't really need to be doing contracts, but there is a corn contract up north. That bean field never popped up as a contract, did it? Field 30. Field 30, I feel like would be a decent contract, but it has not popped. Tomcat, what's going on? So here we go, chat. We've got corn harvest or go make that giant field. Or both, I guess. What I was really thinking about doing was getting corn harvest running. When it's running like pretty good, then I'll go work on the field. That was my thought. What do you guys think, chat? What should we do? Choose your own adventure. Just holy cow, Jeff. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Kern. Big Al says Kern. All right. All right. So the combine's gonna sit there. I actually did get stuff out and like kind of prepare, chat. Look at me. I got the mother bin out on an appropriately sized 7810 to, you know. It's fine. Everything's fine. We are going to work on that field eventually, though. That needs to happen today. Just for the record. It needs to happen. We can get some corn going. Hopefully, the theory is we get corn going well on this field. Get auto drive working, get past the outside rounds, all that stuff. And then we can honestly switch over and go work on that field. I've already got the Trex up there. It's ready to go. It's fueled. It's repaired. It might not be repaired. It's fueled, though. For sure. I do know that. So, it's already ready to go. I need to go repair this corn head. It is not fixed, chap. Must have fixed corn heads. Just for the record. Right, we got our new tractor. I could, you know what? Maybe I need to do that. I have the 8400 on a grain cart. I should probably swap it for that 8R. And then I would have 3 grain carts, all 3 with 8Rs. 2 RXs and 1 regular 8R. I should do that before we get going here, yeah. Alright. 580. Why don't those numbers ever match up, by the way? Like what it tells you it's gotta cost in the thing to fix it and what it actually costs are different numbers. Y'all notice that? Like every time. Quite understand that. There's a lot of things I don't understand. That's just the tip of the iceberg. Like, you know, there totally was room for Jack on the board, you know?
Tarian74 just resubscribed for 16 months.
Oh, man. Tarian, thanks for the 16-month resub. Welcome back. What's poppin'? How are you? What's going on, man? All right. So let's get this party started, chat, shall we? We gotta generate our course first. But once we do that... Oh, that's not gonna... Actually, that wouldn't be bad. It's a lot of short rows, though. This must be set. We'll just put that back to automatic and do that again. Because, yeah, I'd rather have the longer rows. Running a north-south-ish on this field. Might be like a true north-south, actually. There we go. Not true north-south. That's better. That's a whole lot better. Alright, put it to the clipboard. And he can go. Alright. Go grab combine number 2. Number 2. Like, you know, I could upgrade our combines right now, but I'm purposely holding off on that too. It's a weird thing, honestly. Just like have all that money and, you know, it's like having all those teeth and no toothbrush, you know? It's just a weird thing. Oh, goodness. I will say, now that we have a third corn head, I have no idea where I'm going to park it, so... Hopefully Dan will be able to come in here next week and find a place to park that. I believe Dan's working all weekend, so I don't think we'll see him, but... Maybe next week. Alright, he is the parking wizard on here, after all. I think, actually, maybe at some point today we might spend a few dollars over on the other cattle farm. I want to put in a building over there, and I think I want to make that like our tillage shed. So some of our tillage equipment's in the big building over here to the right. But it's kind of starting to get a little full, that building, so... Sim, I swear. Whoever thought it was a good idea to be able to drive your pressure washer needs to go on permanent leave, unpaid. They need to be fired.
Does it have a permanent parking spot too?
What's that? The pressure washer? No, but it should. That would be hilarious, actually. All right, auto drive setup, course play, activate, pathfind, let's go. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Now we just need to take this tractor. We're already driving in the trees, let's go. We're gonna swap this tractor out real quick. For the new 8R. New to us, anyway. It's not new, but new to us. So then, actually, this tractor is probably going to go on a tipper. Because as we get farther away from our homestead during this harvest, we are going to need some tipping help. So I've got some stuff already set up for that. So we'll just add this to that flock of helper tippers. We still only have one semi truck, and that's the way it's going to be for now. Again, things we could buy. What?
The trailer I posted yesterday,
Yeah.
I think it's actually pretty clean.
Is it? That's good. I like that Vaderstad cart on tracks.
Yeah, it's gonna be coming here soon.
Yeah, that looks cool. Somebody
And
in it.
at least in 22, he had it to where it was no-till, like the drill part.
Yeah.
The drill goes in front, and then the cart.
That's awesome. Somebody's getting a tree cut down in my neighborhood for like the second day in a row, and just wood chipper sounds, you know? Anyway, sorry, what?
But his that Ford Ag guy, he'll have it set up to where you can put a fertilizer cart on the rear. Like you can.
So you have to have your locomotive license to drive that, or what? Takes as long as a train. Holy
yeah, but it's gonna be no-till.
That's gonna be awesome. What that's gonna be.
Cause I think in 22, I think if I remember right, that cart you could probably put just like fill it up as seed.
I think so.
You have your caddy as liquid fert.
Anybody else just see the train freak out across the map? It was there for like 2 frames.
Oh, I saw it for a split second.
Yeah. Sometimes I've noticed that happens. And actually, for like multiple days of playing on here, the train was broken. It was just sitting here kind of like in between 15 and 4. It wasn't hired. It wasn't rented. It was just sitting there. And like for multiple days. Or actually, no. It was up by 11, north of 11. It was right by the road.
It didn't have a train crew.
Oh, you know what? That could be. And they parked by the road so they could go to their van.
Down by the river.
God, look at the weeds. You can tell everywhere I drove.
I like how there's like somewhat of an organized pattern in the top left of 18, and
that's because that's where I harvested.
And there's just like squiggles towards the narrow part.
That's because how I drove it. I harvested this east-west because there was already a pass-through cut there by the AI or by Courseplay, and then I harvested that. That makes my eyes hurt looking at those lines. Like, you know. Anyway, we still didn't get that soybean contract to pop up. Dang, man, I was kind of hoping to. I don't really have combines to go do that, but that's okay. I was kind of hoping, yeah. So 30s and soybeans. Soybeans ready to harvest.
I also kind of made a
22
progress on the combine move.
Oh, did you upgrade?
I upgraded to 61st.
Nice.
That's
pretty awesome.
That 1 through 4 with the 60 it only takes 2 hours or an hour and a half.
Oh, wow. Interesting. All right, so if we're gonna get this other combine going, by the way, that kind of means we have to do something I don't like to do, but we're gonna do it anyway. It's time.
Truck in the field.
No. Time to let the big dogs out of the shed, you know? I could use tippers. I do have a bit of a tipper army sitting here. You know, there's actually another wagon. So I do have 6 wagons I could put on 4 tractors. Actually, I could probably tandem those other 2. No, so typically I don't like to put an articulated tractor on auto drive pulling a grain cart. But with a corn head, although you know what, maybe not with these combines, but typically with a corn head you can get away with it. It just doesn't work real nice on a grain head. But since we're harvesting kern, might as well. So
on like Tuesday with your Unimogs, you could also upgrade your tippers.
That's That's the plan. I mean, I'm not using the Unimog for that,
Like,
but
good.
I've
He
got
has
big
this-
plans.
Or at least he'll have the speed.
Yeah, true. I think Unimogs would be kind of weird in Alma, Missouri. Like, there's probably never been a Unimog in Alma, Missouri. I'm just throwing it out there, you know? I guess you never know, but yeah, I'm not really planning on using the Unimog. The big hook lift truck, that interests me a lot. And honestly, the biggest of the tractors interests me a lot too. So there will be some changes Tuesday, hence why I've been trying to squirrel away some money so that I'll have the money to make some changes come Tuesday. And I looked at that flatbed trailer again in the mod hub today, or just in the mod hub. It looks good. I think I'm going to try that too. So why not? You can put logs on it. You can do all kinds of stuff. All right. All right. So I don't know. I mean, I've got a mother bin there, but we've only got one semi hauling, which is fine. Especially when we get into this field, and y'all understand why it's fine here in a second. For those of you that don't know, doing a little science on this field, and so the yield's gonna suck. The yield's not gonna be good. Yeah, it's orange. Oh god, it's so bad. So if we look at our precision stuff, oh, we're at a 70 on our score. Jeez. If we look at our precision stuff, okay, our data is outdated this time too, which is fine. But our pH, we can still see the tram lines, and it aggravates the ever-loving crap out of me. So I didn't lime this field this time. I didn't fertilize this field this time because, again, you can still see the tram lines. So the theory or the test is going to be, by not liming and not fertilizing, can we get rid of the tram lines for once and for all? So the yield is going to suck, but I think in the grand scheme it's going to be okay to take a hit on the yield for a harvest, or probably a couple out here, because the fertilizer should fix fairly fast, especially because I'm doing corn. The pH might take a while, so yeah. You know, you have a farmer, Jeff, that has a Unimog? Nice. That's kind of funny, actually. All right, so that's why I don't like articulated tractors on auto drive. They get the wiggles when they're riding next to you, so. And then I put both of them out here. I know the yield's going to suck, but because the tractor is slow, that's why I put both grain carts out here, just for the record. So that would be the reason. That's interesting, Jeff, for sure. Very, very interesting. But yeah. Like I said, we'll probably get one, but I don't know if I'll use it a lot. So. So here's the tea about the whole like pricing menu. This might be a hot take, but I know that there are going to be some people that agree with me. That whole menu's junk. It doesn't work. I think when you look at the graph, that's what it did last year, I believe. Not what it's going to do in the future. The biggest thing you could do, honestly, is start like keeping a note of like, hey, I sold wheat in this month and it was this price or whatever. But yeah, I think it's been junk ever since they, the whole time in 25. And 22 wasn't much better. So at least that's my opinion. I don't know. Welcome in. What's going on? Because, yeah, a lot of times you'll, like, fast time to, say, June for beans, and then it'll say July's higher, and it's like, wait a minute. What are we doing here, you know? I might be right. Actually, don't be so surprised, okay? Oh, God. I got you, Jeff. That's cool. I got you. I'm sure a Unimog would be a ton of fun to like drive and have, you know. Add it to the list if I win the lottery tonight, okay? Where's Tony? I'm gonna need somebody to keep a hell of a list. Oh man. But yeah. No, the high price will not always be. No. That's why I say sometimes I'll look at the price menu and just be like, that's a good price. We'll take it, even if it's not the highest on like the chart. So yeah, it's, I don't know. There is a mod for I don't use it in multiplayer, but it's called time saving stock check mod. And I know that one's kind of nice because it'll like look at your prices and it'll give you like your number of like how much you're gonna make with being green, and basically it tells you, the mod will tell you if it's a good price or not. That one's handy. I've tried it in multiplayer a couple times and never had luck with it, but single player I know it works fine. It's on the mod hub as well, so that might help you out. But yeah, typically I like to go, okay, that seems like a decent price, I'll just take it. Is typically how I operate, how I play. So yeah, but yeah, check out the time saving stock check mod. Trent, I think you use it, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty nice to check that versus what the other.
Yeah. Yo, Matt coming in with the raid. What's going on, Matt? How are you? What's poppin'? Matt, well, let's give Matt a second. Matt was talking about sprayers earlier. Oh, driveway alarm just went off. What's going on, Matt? I heard you talking about the fence sprayer earlier. The fence sprayer's fine. Just don't park it inside of a building. Other than that, I have no issues with that fence sprayer. Every once in a while, the booms will, like, first stage unfold. And if you're inside of a building when that happens, bit of a problem. Bit of a problem. Other than that, they're great. We just park them outside. So, yeah. Remember when I had to restart because of an update on Alma? Yes, they are coming out with another update, but it does not require a new save. Time saving stock check. Yeah. I cheated in our money to get our equipment back. Whenever I need to set up a save, I will just edit the XML to get our money. It's a big claustrophobic, yeah. And actually, hold on, hello. There we go. Right now we have ours parked here. We probably need to get them farther apart because if one boom unfolds, there could be a problem here too. Speaking of problems, this looks that looks like a problem too. Yeah, so they just don't like to have neighbors. They don't like to be in a building. Kind of sounds like me to a point, you know? I don't like to have neighbors. Oh, man. So if I'm going to be like with Alma, had to set up a new save because of, you know, the map required a new save. I just personally make a save and then I would, I edit the XML for the save. It's very easy actually. Just go into your save game and you edit one number in a text file and you're good to go. So yeah, that's how I do it. Or you can use easy dev control. You could use the government subsidy sign. Like, there's a whole bunch of ways to do that. Whole bunch of different ways to do that. Where this guy needs to go over here somewhere, chat. Oh, apparently we're starting our land right here. Okay. That's an awkward land start, but all right, buddy. Kind of hoping to get this guy empty before I kick him back off too, because he's 58% and he's going to try to go like, you know, ka-chow. So be nice to get him empty. But yeah, so what I had to do for Alma was first I went on our old save and I went through and I sold off all of our commodities, right? I sold off anything in our grain bins. I sold TMR. I sold all kinds of stuff like that. And then I actually put all of our equipment in our homestead, like right out in the middle of the homestead. And I took a screenshot or two. And then I went on the new save after editing our money to have like, you know, $9 billion or whatever. And then I just started buying, you know, I knew what fields we had. I knew all the equipment because the screenshots I took, like I just, you know, had all that information and just put it back. And then after I got done purchasing all the stuff that we had, then I went back to the XML and basically edited the money down so that it would match up with the old save after selling all the stuff is what I did. So that's how I do it. I don't know. I'm not saying anybody else needs to do it that way. And I know a lot of people would just use the easy dev control mod, which is totally fine. Y'all can do whatever you want. I just prefer to edit the XML and go on with my day. You know, it's not a big deal. So, all right, these guys are good over here. They're past their outside round, and now they should go back and forth. They're going to do some lands, so that's good. Well, yeah. So, chat. At some point today, we're gonna do some role play. Okay, RP's huge. You know, there's always people asking me to do role play. We're gonna do some RP today. We're gonna RP that we're Matt the Grain Arcade, and we're gonna make one giant field up north here. Matt was the inspiration for that field, for the record, chat, because he did the same thing on his, I do believe. But we're gonna, you know, eventually, not today, but eventually we're gonna go from 12, 13 all the way to 19. So, ka-chow. That's gonna take forever, by the way, to harvest. We're definitely getting bigger combines, and probably still 3 of them, maybe more. And the amount of hauling capabilities we're going to need is going to be unreal. That's okay, though. It's fun. Oh, man. I need to get this little chunk out of here, too, but I can't buy it for a while. Since we're buying in order, and that's, you know, 40. Now, I can buy plots of land out of order. It's the self-imposed rules here. I can buy plots of land out of order, but I'm not allowed to turn them into farmland. So if I buy a field or plot 40, I'm going to turn that into farmland. So that would not work. I forgot to fertilize 17, didn't I? Whoops. How did I miss field 17 when I was fertilizing, y'all? Oh, man. Must have had firefighting sim on the brain. I was doing that the other night. Oh, well. Actually, was it the other? No, it was yesterday during the day, I think, wasn't it? I don't remember when it was. I think it wasn't night. It probably wasn't night. Oh, well. It's only... I forgot to play at field 11 this time. Forgot to play at 11. Forgot to fertilize 17. Our pets' heads are falling off. I can't have anything nice. Oh, well, that's okay. I need that task list mod to actually work. Although they did update it. But that's all right. All right, so even on a bad yield, I'm still filling up pretty good out here with this kern. Good old kern. Obviously, the yield is terrible compared to over in the good field here, the better field. But again, I didn't fertilize and I didn't lime, so our yield is gonna be terrible. And that's okay. Oh, is that guy? That guy's on the wrong side of the creek. That's my auger wagon. I don't think this is gonna work too well. Buddy, you're on the wrong side of the creek. Over here, you. Oh boy. This might be fun. Yep. Oh, he's got the power. He's got... Oh, maybe not. He's thinking about it. No, why are you going back that way? Other buddies here too. What are we doing, guys?
Well, the one just wants to give up.
Well, the one's stuck now. We put his pipe away. Now they're both gonna leave. I don't know. I gotta go fix the other combine. We got other problems here. Let it reverse, Jerry. Come on. Oh, man. Wait, could Pops make any more noise from it? He said, hold my beer. He might have, yeah. $21K for repair. Depends how damaged it was. I was gonna say, if that's a John Deere, you're probably just buying like an oil filter. Or a Fent. Nice. There, look at this. Look at this beautiful. Both. Okay, that combine's already empty. Never mind. Empty of both combines. There's a lot of green paint out here, chat. I don't know why. I tend to gravitate towards more like John Deere in this game. I really don't particularly have it. Like, I don't really care too much.
Dude, for me, it's kind of like the same. It's not really too much case stuff out.
Yeah. I'll be honest though, I've been thinking about combines. And honestly, at this point, I don't know what combine I would go with for my next combine. I think what it's going to come down to for me for combines is what combine can I put the biggest Macton head on comfortably?
The CNH stuff.
Yeah. So that'll probably be the deciding factor for me when it comes to combines.
I think I might even like trade it up so it's one's case, one's New Holland.
Nice. Yeah.
Thanks to a modder. I posted it in Discord, but he basically made it in New Holland where it's Americanized.
Oh, really?
You can basically have the New Holland without the European stuff.
Nice. I mean, I'm definitely not getting a stupid gold combine. That's not happening. I'll tell you that right now. But I don't know. I might end up with a red combine, or I mean, I don't think I've had the red combine yet on Farm Sim. I've had the yellow one. I want to say we've had the silly gold one, which is just the ugliest thing ever. But I don't know if I've had the AF11. I don't think I have. I've had it in like a contract, but
And the camouflage isn't any better
camouflage.
than the New Holland.
Oh yeah.
Like the pre production.
Oh
Year
yeah,
11.
yeah. Yeah, this is disgusting. And then it's like, okay, it's either basically an AF11, CR11, but I don't think the Kloss comes close on the auger, does it?
I don't know, but the Class you also kind of boost your capacity, or a little bit of capacity.
Yeah. So I might do something kind of crazy and get myself a red combine. I don't necessarily have a problem with red equipment. I don't. I mean, I got a couple red tractors, but all right, buddy, you can get out of there. This ditch might have to disappear, y'all.
I might have filled mine in. Oh, because at least for me, my plan is to do it kind of like what it is here where I live.
Yeah.
Because where I live is take the house and everything out, it's 180.
Okay.
So where the homestead is currently right now on Alma,
Yeah.
if you combine 6 to the rest, then that's kind of like how
Sure.
it is for me.
Yeah. I can see that.
But I'm gonna keep the tree line on the west side.
Yeah, between 6 and 28.
Uh-huh.
I could, yeah. I could see, getting rid of this pond, getting rid of the creek. You know what? We might do that. I might pull a Jeff.
Same here.
Oh man.
Just because that's how it is for at least for a lot of places around here. It seems like
Yeah.
you put your homestead in the middle of the field and kind of just.
Oh dang. Oh wow. Look at Jeff. Look at his progress in the Farm Sim channel, Trent. Wow. Let's go, Jeff.
That is so bad.
It is very, I don't know. Was that posted by Matt or Jeff? It's very true. Oh, goodness. I like a second outside round. I don't know. Just a personal thing, chat. Like here, it doesn't matter, but like anywhere where there's trees, it matters.
I'm surprised he hasn't taken out the pond yet.
Yeah, I am too. So the only one I wouldn't plow into that is probably 5. Although maybe, I don't know. It seems to work for Jeff, so.
I'd say at least for me, 5 is kind of already.
Yeah.
It's a weird one because you either have to do a lot of terraforming.
Yeah.
Or kind of just leave it and make it a grass field.
Yeah. I don't know. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's poppin'?
And for some reason, that kind of just seems like it's a good grass field because it's almost out of the way.
Yeah. It is definitely a good grass field. But either way, it's pretty awesome, Jeff. That's a big old field, man. That's a big old field. Oh gosh. It's crazy, honestly. Crazy. So, chat, I have some ideas. As you guys know, I've talked about this numerous times now. I want to be able to get the grain to the homestead without crossing the train tracks. I need a grain teleportation system. I have a couple of ideas, chat. Are they good ideas? I don't know.
I mean, the J&M would probably be pretty good if you set that along the tracks.
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause that has a long auger.
True. All you did was, oh, you didn't add terrain. You just used the, wow, Jeff. Okay. I gotcha. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty neat. You know, I guess my brain goes back to like, well, for auto drive for like grain carts, but they've gotten a lot smarter where like they should be able to pathfind kind of like around / through if it had to go through the homestead. So we might do it.
But even on like 34, it has a hiccup every now and then, but definitely seems like they can
Yeah, they do a
make
lot.
their way through. Oh, I gotta go around this tree line.
Yeah. A 1,000-foot conveyor. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do it with no mods. Well, I don't think I'll be using it any mods technically. Yeah, probably no mods for what I'm planning on doing anyway. So we'll see. We'll wait and see. I got some ideas. I might have to take it to a test map to like figure it out first, but we'll be okay. Because honestly, yeah, I have ideas. I'm not gonna give them away. I think I will take it to a test map so I can kind of hammer out a couple of my ideas before I try it on the server, because I don't want to like waste money, you know. But yeah, that's we'll see. Because if nothing else, everything you do with grain is on the south side of the train tracks. All the animals, except for pigs, which we're not going to have. But the animals, the sell points, outside of like the popcorn, the popcorn factory, but...
And then whenever you buy that one small farm, you can kind of just leave the pigs as decoration.
Pretty much, yeah. It wasn't single conveyor, just a bunch. Yeah. So we've done stuff like that before, but I prefer auger wagons. So there was a map on. I
remember you and Sarge doing that.
It was so bad. That was on 19, right?
I think so, because that's backbone Coolman mod or Coolman
grain carts, mother bins, yeah. So it was a map called Freedom Farms by Stevie, and the homestead was right in the center of the map. And basically it was fields all the way around. We made it one big field. And then there was like a little road that went from your homestead down to the bottom, and then across the very bottom of the map, that's where all your industry was, right? You had sell points, you had all that stuff, some factories, all that stuff. So we had, it was a bunch of silage, I think. And we used because we had, the grain carts would hold everything. I know it's weird, whatever. So we used grain carts to move like 10 million silage or something from the homestead down to the biogas plant, I think it was. So basically, once you started it, you didn't have to stop it. You just kind of watched it happen, and you got like 4 frames the whole time. It was real awkward, but it was hilarious. So you betcha. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to use conveyors are kind of slow. Augers are slow too, so whatever we end up doing, it's probably going to be quite a bottleneck. And that's the concern that I have right now with it, is it's going to be quite a bottleneck, but that's all right. Mickey, what's going on? How are you? Welcome on in. That just tells me we need to have like storage, so that like a temporary storage situation, you know, for kind of a to handle the bottleneck, you know. Another day, gotcha. Because if we plant the whole north thing, and maybe not even the whole north thing, but if we plant the north, this field's gonna undergo a few makeovers over time. But if we plant like the whole north up there in, say, barley, and we swath it all, and then we have 3 combines running, with pickup heads, it's gonna be nuts. I need a trebuchet. Yes, absolutely, Matt. Course control in auto drive? I don't know what you mean by that. Don't know. Rats. So notice how he was like, had the wiggles. That's why you can't run articulated tractor with the bigger draper heads, because they'll smack your head all the time. So you can just get away with it with the corn head. But yeah, Eagle fan, what's going on? How are you? Yeah. Could take taters with in-game and take a week. True. Very, very true, Mickey, yes. See, one option that I thought of was like, here, let me get going the other way. It's still on the table, actually. There's a thought I have about this that would give you kind of buffer storage, but it probably would be the buffer would be on the wrong side of the train tracks. Because the way I see it, we need buffer storage on the north side, so that, you know, while you're harvesting, you can just harvest. Obviously, you'd be hauling the grain and everything, but keep things fired up, you know, have a buffer. But I did think about, like, if you come over here to the train facility, you can technically dump like an auger right here to where the train would dump back. And then you could just have tippers running. Actually, the tippers would run through here and then haul it back to the homestead. This building holds 500,000. That would work. But I feel like I need a buffer on the north side of the train tracks. So I'm thinking about something over kind of on this east side. But that's all we're going to say. That's it. Not giving away too many secrets here. Just most of them, but not all of them, you know?
That's a lot of money.
What's that?
Amount of money Texas Tech and Ohio State has on their roster.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? Interesting.
TT or Texas Tech has apparently spent like 25 mil.
It's crazy how much money gets spent on college football these days.
To get like people put on the roster or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, honestly. Just in general, I mean, look at how big football stadiums are for college football. You know?
Oh,
it's crazy.
all of like football down south is just
football
crazy
is,
too, 'cause
yeah, it's that's their life. That's it. That's all there is to it.
like football and oil.
Pretty much, yeah. There's probably some oil money in those football stadiums, you know? Oh, man. Auger wagon, hello? It's being loaded. There's tippers. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. We got not tippers, auger wagons running over yonder. We'll be just fine. And I am aware that my yield sucks, by the way. Just throwing that out there, chat. We're doing science. Science that's probably not going to work out. Yeah, all these trees are going away. I'll keep the tree line over there like Trent said earlier, but these trees, no. I don't need a pond on the property. It just breeds mosquitoes. There's no fish in there. So it's just mosquito breeding.
The only trees I have left is, I think, on the west side on that pond, since I don't own 6 yet.
Oh, yeah. I can see that.
Because I don't know if you can or not take trees with the trucks that aren't yours.
I'm not sure.
But
I think you can, though.
But I'm treating it as, I'm going to wait till I buy that to take that side.
Yeah. Oh, I did a bunch of signs on Judah Plains. Jeff says yes. You can. What's going on? Welcome in. What's popping? I say, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like lumberjack. You could take trees with that too.
Ooh, nice.
But then you don't get the wood chips.
Yeah.
So that's kind of sad.
Well, apparently, like in the menu, you can't. It says something about like wood chips with lumberjack.
Oh, really? Interesting. All right, we're gonna go start a land chat after we get emptied here.
Oh.
Is our truck keeping up? I mean, there's a little bit of grain in there, but there ain't much in there. That's pretty good. I mean, considering there's 3 combines, well, yeah, 3 combines moving.
Oh, looks like I'll be planting a barley.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, I was trying to like decide which winter crop I want to plant so I can double crop soybeans.
Oh, yeah.
But barley kind of makes sense because I'm in October.
Barley's got a good yields on it too, so. We are doing a little bit of corn harvesting right now, yeah. We did peas yesterday for like 6 hours, so. Today we have, there we go. We have these fields here in Kern. There is a corn contract up on 22 I could take as well. I mean, it's worth 30 grand. I don't know if I'm going to yet, but there's a soybean contract for field 30, or soybeans are planted on field 30. They're ready to harvest as well. I was kind of hoping to get that contract, honestly, but I guess I have enough of my own harvesting to do, so I don't know if I necessarily need that to do today too. All of the corn will be dried and sold eventually. Dry corn is, I don't want to say it's as good as soybeans, but it's pretty healthy price-wise. And honestly, I like corn, so that's why I planted corn everywhere. So you betcha. The whole mindset has been the last week or so trying to squirrel away some money for the DLC coming out Tuesday. Obviously, I think we're doing okay with our funds for buying stuff out of the DLC. Sitting at 2.3 million right now, so but we'll have this corn sold probably before Tuesday as well, or maybe start stream with selling corn on Tuesday. There's a Mercedes-Benz DLC coming out Tuesday. It's got some trucks and some older Mercedes tractors back when they used to make tractors. It's pretty cool. So we'll be checking it out Tuesday. Tuesday for sure. But I wanted to have some cash so that I could, buy some of the stuff I want out of there. Plus, probably going to be buying some other equipment on Tuesday. They came out with this. Have you used it yet, Trent, the horse?
The drill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it work?
Uh-huh.
And it is a no-till, right?
It is a no-till.
So I'm probably going to be getting like 3 or 4 of these things at some point.
It wasn't bad, but it doesn't flex as much. But I had a couple fields where, like the previous drill I had, it flexed more than the horse.
Yeah.
And then once I went to the horse, it started to skip because the horse wasn't. It only has like really 2 pivot points for 2 sections.
Yeah. Bear says, I bet I was not disappointed, Bear, that it wasn't a BMW DLC. No, sir. It is kind of funny, though. The MacDon one and the planes, I like both of those. Currently using stuff from both those DLCs. Well, not like right this minute, but we do own a couple swathers and some pickup heads and whatnot. So you betcha. Hey, they're about to finish their first land over there, chat. That's good. On to the next one. Hopefully we get a grain cart before I get full here. I don't know. I mean, the yield sucks, so that's helping.
Have you tried the seed treater yet?
No, I have not. I need to grow a bunch of wheat or barley, honestly.
Or at least what I've been doing is I just took like all the little extra that you get from the contracts.
Oh, sure. Yeah. That's a good idea.
I'm just using sorghum.
I kind of, if I'm going to do that, I kind of want to go like all the way, like dive into the seed treatment, right? I want to get, not my start menu. I want to go and get like, you know, the AGI bin. What bin would you even put that in? The smooth wall bin? This one? 76,000 liters?
And that kind of makes sense because then
Yeah.
I might just do the same thing too. 'Cause it makes more sense, but replace the seed bin that's at the homestead.
The one that I put in already?
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing just, it's too small. If I'm gonna treat seed, I'm gonna treat seed. So actually I might just put one like over here somewhere. You know, and then like have the auger to it and everything. Like if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. Y'all know I like to go a little crazy sometimes. So if we're gonna do something, we're gonna fully do it.
Get the AGI conveyor that's kind of like the one that we got, but non-motorized.
Yeah, so let's see. So to do the seed treat, you would need the $37,000 treater. And I'm assuming you'd have to have that dump into a wagon because it won't go high enough to go to that bin. And then you need at what?
Like either one of the Westfield or the backhoe.
Yeah.
Or something to get it grain back out.
Probably, well, like something like this, because this would put it up into the bin, right? Or would you need the big one to go to the bin?
You might need a big one.
Yeah, we're going to have some finagling to do. But either way, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. So I'll go all in and then get frustrated because it'll dance across the map probably. So.
I mean, you're also only going to be making seed like maybe once a year.
True. Yeah, you're not making seed. You're not using augers like for. It's not going to be thousands and thousands of bushels. So.
For some reason, I do not like refill with seed treatment.
Oh, really?
But it took the seed treatment that I had on my step deck.
Okay.
And it won't refill.
That's kind of awkward.
So it refilled once on its own.
Yeah. But it won't refill again.
At the store, and...
Huh. That's kind of weird. Maybe it doesn't like pallets that have you used an autoload?
Maybe, but I mean, it's made 12,067 liters of seed already.
That's a fair bit, actually. That is a fair bit. Where's your mother? Oh, mother green car's back there. I was like, wait a minute. You should be around here somewhere. Alright. I like they throw the tarp on the grain cart when they're not, like, in use. You never know. We could have a freak rainstorm. Actually, it is cloudy, so I mean, it could. They're cloudy with a chance of meatballs, chat. It could happen. You never know.
And I do like, if like, for an example, you leave your semi on.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'll auto unload for you.
Yeah, yeah. That's nice. That is nice. But yeah, maybe I'll use this space kind of to the west of the grain bin. We'll make that like our seed treat bin area type thing.
Might just have to reset that.
Could be. Yeah, the little seed trader, yeah. Could be. A little awkward over there, bud. I love how they just, like, the articulated tractors don't do well. Like, they're perfectly fine to run up to you and start unloading, but then they just get kind of awkward, you know? So Big Al, we're gonna make a giant pile and jump in it with the monster truck. It'll all be dried and sold eventually. Dry corn is basically just a cash crop. I mean, I could make, there's some other stuff we could do with it factory wise, but for the most part, just it's going to be harvested, dried, and then sold. Sounds legit. Yeah, no. We do have quite a bit of corn too.
I was still surprised on how much straw I got.
Oh yeah. What'd you get?
Off
What
of
were you?
1 through 4.
What were you harvesting?
Soybeans.
Yeah, I made bank doing that the other day.
2.7 million liters.
Wow. Wait, Sean. We don't have that on here. No, that's not a thing on this map, Sean.
Wrong map.
Yeah, wrong map, yeah.
That's the map where some of us lag.
Just a little, yeah. Just a smidge. What's the premium? 1 second, Big Al. We'll talk through it.
I just realized on the backhoe conveyor.
Uh-huh. About it.
It's missing the drawbar.
Oh, maybe it
like
adds it
for your pickup.
It probably adds it when you hook up to it.
Oh, because only reason why I know, because on the back, on your back axle, there's a post there, and the game has it there too. But
so last year's regular corn was 473. Okay, I got you, Sean. 473. And then if we come down here to, I gotta find it. I've gone past it like 14 times. Where the hell is it? Why can't I find? There it is. Found it. 473, and this was 617 last time, Big Al. So it's not double. It used to be double. They changed it when that last update came out for Alma, I believe. They made it not quite as attractive. But you got to think corn. I mean, we're up to 145,000 already. And, well, this field's not really contributing much because I purposely didn't fertilize. But over here, that's fully fertilized, fully limed. And then all these other fields, except for 17, I forgot to fertilize. So, I mean, we're going to get a decent amount of corn. And, you know, it'll be worth money because of volume, honestly. That's what'll make it valuable. So, plus, you guys know, I just like Kern. So yeah, I just enjoy growing corn. And again, this field would be better, but we're doing some science here. So our yield sucks, but I also did not lime the field after the last harvest. Well, that's really interesting. Look at what this is doing. It's outdated data except for where the tram lines are. How do I fix that?
I mean, that kind of makes sense because it hasn't been harvested.
True. And then I also did not fertilize this field at all. So I'm trying to get rid of the stupid tram lines. I don't know if it's going to help or not, but I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'll be purchasing the data again after this harvest, obviously, but how much volume? So Big Al, we lose off of 50, we lose 5 liters. So it's not a ton. Propane's fairly cheap too. We lose 5 corn, input 3 propane. So Big Al's doing the numbers over there.
I wish he would make it to where you could put it into a grain trailer.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
base the map like in Alma, Missouri.
Yeah.
So like the Midwest where you haul corn or dry corn in.
Oh yeah. Lots of dry corn gets hauled around here. God, Pops and I went across a train track crossing the other day, Trent, where it's like 2 tracks. And it was like the roughest thing ever.
Oh yeah, I know. I know that feeling because there's a couple by me. Yeah.
And Dad goes, "They just rebuilt this thing last year," and I said, "Yeah, but all the heavy trucks that bounce across it all the time, like, you know, those trucks aren't legal." He goes, "What?" I said, "Come on, man. When they're hauling straight out of the field, you know they're not 80,000
Oh
pounds."
Yeah. I will agree. Like, if you're going.
Yeah.
Like
You're heavy.
A couple of miles down the road to your bin site.
Yep, you're loaded down.
You're I mean, I'm probably 87, maybe 90.
Well, and around here too, like when they go to haul down to St. Louis, there's no scales between here and St. Louis. And I've talked to a couple of farmers and they've all told me like, "Oh yeah, we're all way overweight. We don't care. Nobody cares." Like even when they go to sell. So they're not running 80, they're filling the truck.
So at least around here, like Frito-Lay, for example, which is your big name.
Yeah.
Well, at least around here, it's like you're either going to a co-op or Premier.
Okay.
Like they don't really. They'll let you like come in at like 90.
Yeah.
Like once or twice, but like don't.
Oh, they don't like
it.
coming in overweight, huh?
They don't like it, but they also.
Gotcha.
Kind of like, huh.
Yeah, because
okay, whatever.
The one guy basically, he's like, "Yeah, we haul overloaded," and then he goes, "Everybody else pretty much runs the same trailer, and they all fill them the same." So he goes, "I've seen them at the elevator. Everybody's overloaded." Like, all right. That's, you know, it's whatever. You gotta do what you gotta do, right? Just don't get caught. You'll be in trouble if you get caught, but you know, it's all right. It happens. Although actually these one guys just put in a full semi-scale at their farmyard, so I guess they're not going to be overweight anymore. They probably still will. Yeah, they'll probably still do it, but they put in a full scale system, got a little scale house, got digital readouts on both ends. It's pretty legit.
There's a bin site that's somewhat near me.
Yep.
But it's kind of like the same way where they have an overhead.
Nice.
But it's, I guess they have it to where they when they get loaded, they're basically facing the road.
Sure.
But they have the loadout. I guess if you're going the opposite way, it'd be on your passenger side.
Yeah.
But if you're loading towards the road, it's going to be on your driver's side, but in your mirror.
We are on Alma, Missouri. Welcome in. What's popping, by the way? They have a scale so they know what the fine could be if they get caught. You got pizza from John's. Were you at my house? You probably fired up the pizzazz, didn't you? All right. They, I assume the scale, a lot of guys, you know, they don't own all their ground, so they have landlords. And so a lot of guys, when you're doing a bunch of that, you weigh every truck coming in.
Oh yeah.
So you can
I
track
know that.
number of loads and how much weight off of you're getting off of fields. And of course you got to play the math game for the drying and stuff and whatnot. It all has to do with keeping the grain. You know, the grain's going in the same couple bins, but you got to keep it all separate as far as on the books to make everybody happy. Scales and grain carts have probably helped that over the years.
Yeah, that's what we do.
So, but I assume these guys, they just wanted to be a little more precise with the whole thing. So, put in their own scale. They're not the only ones that have a scale. Shoot, Zach's family's had a scale for, actually, I don't know if they still have it, but they had a scale forever. So, yeah. Although their scale wasn't big enough for the whole truck. Their scale was built for like a straight truck back in the day. So when they would pull in with the semi, they would pull in and weigh the duals on the truck first. And then they would pull up and weigh the duals on the trailer. And they would figure out their weight that way. Which I guess it worked for them for years. I don't know. I don't know if they still have that or not, to be honest. But yeah, they did that for a long time. So they'd pull in, weigh, pull up again, weigh. Yeah, split weight. There you go, yeah. Gotta do what you gotta do, you know? And then there is kind of still like an old school elevator, a little guy. I mean, it's decent size. It holds a fair bit of grain. But they have like a state certified scale. So if guys are trying to dial in like their own scale or the scale in the grain cart or whatever, it's very common to see a truck run over there and weigh and not drop off their corn or soybeans. They'll stay loaded.
Just like here,
Yeah.
there's a company called Bungie, and they used to have an elevator by me.
Okay.
But they, I guess, sold that.
Okay.
So a farmer bought like the bin
He runs
across
it
the
now.
road, but they didn't want the scale house.
Oh, okay.
So basically, the scale house is closed, but they have a readout.
Oh, so you can still drive up there and weigh.
It's turned towards the scale, so it's
Nice.
so like anybody can go and
Drive up and grab a weight. Yeah.
grab a weight.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
But I did get the seed treatment to fill.
Okay.
I had to put the pallet with the lumberjack on the front right pivot wheel.
Oh, wow. Because that thing kind of fills by itself, doesn't it?
I thought
At least
so.
it used to, yeah. You would just put like a stack of pallets there and it would fill as needed. That's what it used to do anyway. So I always thought that was kind of cool. But yeah, and of course the guys that own that grain elevator, they don't mind helping people out because they sell seed and fertilizer and like all that stuff. So yeah, come on down, use our scale, buy some seed while you're there for next year, you know. Buy some fertilizer. You want some custom application? We got you, you know, kind of thing. So they do all kinds of stuff like that. 40 hours, chat, this combine has on it now. This is the one we bought used, so not all 40 are.
That just reminded me of the guy I was going to tell you about last night before you had to go.
Yeah. Yep. Oh boy. You know, so chat, the other day we were talking, I did phase 1 of like projects around here that kind of have to do with Puma Plow, and well, they all have to do with Puma Plow. I did part of phase 1. I'm like 70% done on that, or 80% done. But I'm thinking about starting phase 2 tonight. Since I don't stream tomorrow, and we don't have Big Brother to watch tomorrow. All right. I'm thinking about ripping my setup apart tonight and redoing my setup tonight / tomorrow. So yeah. Oh, holy crap, Trent!
Uh-huh. For the
Wow.
first part, I heard that by a couple farmers, so
So,
deemed that to be true.
so I guess you're not getting a job with him, huh?
No, not that guy.
Oh. Okay, I got you.
The guy I'm trying to get with is the guy that I'll be trucking for this fall.
I got you. Sean, I mean, that is part of it, is to redo the screens, but like, you know, the keyboard, replace that mouse, finally replace my mouse pad because it's turned gooey and nasty on this one corner. It like broke open and there's like goo coming out of the mouse pad. Can't be healthy for anybody. Eliminate some extra wires, like all that stuff. I want to basically take everything off the desk and start over. That's kind of, that's what phase 2 is. So there's another phase to come eventually, chat. Oh man, just kind of cleaning up the setup, you know, just, I know there's extra wires. Like, I get rid of the Xbox that's on the back corner of my desk. I don't use it. It's a paperweight.
You still have your paperweight?
Yeah.
I mean, so do I, but it's just collecting dust underneath.
Oh, and I mean,
but
I say get rid of it. I don't really mean get rid of it. I'm not going to like get rid of it, but it's not going to be on this desk anymore.
it's sentimental electronic value.
Yeah. Yeah. Besides, you never know. I might need to hold some papers down someday. I mean, come on. Yeah, Sean, I know you've been talking about buying a new paperweight. All right, we're going to go do a pass and then start a land.
Does the seed treater give you a little bit more seed back when you put your ungrain in?
I believe that's the way it was in 22, yes. Okay. I haven't used it in 25 yet, so I don't know.
Because, like, sure. I barely had a full hopper, which is 20,000.
Yeah.
20,000 and a bit, and I'm approaching 30,000.
Yeah, I do believe, and I think it's different based on what you, at least it used to be, different based on what you would put in there, too.
Granted, I just, like, it was like 20,000 liters of sorghum.
So back in 22, I definitely used the one that came out in the AGI pack, but then Mr. Plugger was nice enough to make one, and it would give you like, I don't know, 10 times the amount of seed back out compared to what you put in it. That one was pretty sweet. Not gonna lie, that one was pretty cool.
This one's not bad. You just gotta keep it like a pallet right by you and hit R occasionally. Yeah. Oh boy. How long was that truck stuck for, chat? But I do like how like you have a hopper bottom over it. Sure, it'll just keep emptying. It'll just keep emptying as long as like the semi is turned on. Sure. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. Yeah, as soon as I get like probably barley, I'll do some seed treatment stuff, because you just have so much barley. So that's probably what we'll do. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I've just been using all the free stuff. No, that's a good idea too, yeah. I just haven't been doing that many. Well, if I do contracts, I pretty much sell. I do have a little canola I could turn into seed. And some sunflowers if it takes that. I don't even know. I don't think it tells you, does it? Does definitely not tell you. I don't think it really matters as long as it's like a crop you do with regular not like peas or something. Yeah. Barley's good for that chicken feed. Yeah. So Big Al, the plan. I don't know if I'm gonna. I might plant barley in these fields down south here. The plan for today is to get this corn harvested, which, I mean, we're making a good dent in it so far. Corn harvested, and then we're gonna go work up here for quite a while and take down trees.
I think what I'm gonna do first up here, I might just go like 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. I might do all of that. That might be phase 1 of this project.
Oh,
yeah.
Could just make that two fields.
Cut it off
like 18, 19, and keep the tree line.
I think it's all going to be made into one field eventually anyway, so.
Oh.
I know, I'm getting rid of a tree line. That's like my number one thing not to do, but it's okay.
I was just trying to think of keeping a tree line.
It's okay. It'll buff. Now, I think this map run's good enough that, like, you don't really need to get too crazy about keeping all your tree lines. Now, I mean, I'm going to keep tree lines down south here.
Okay.
And I'm going to keep
a little.
I'm going to keep the trees along the train tracks for the most part. So, there are going to be some trees still. Not going to get rid of all of them. But anyway, my point is I can plant barley. I could plant a ton of barley if I wanted to. I could plant all this down here and then all that up there. That could all be barley because, well, it's October. So, although if we do October, yeah, we could do barley, harvest in July, and then we could plant soybeans and then harvest those in November. So kind of dual crop it if we wanted to. Just saying. It's a lot of harvesting, but that's okay. It's all good. I don't know if I would swath it all or if I would try to get bigger combines. Depends how much money I spend on DLC stuff. To be honest. But it's all good either way. Or how much money I spend on my grain setup that I want to do. That shouldn't be that much, honestly.
I'm kind of curious how much. Cause I don't think, at least for me, get too much of that DLC stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe get like one of the 2 half trucks or half pipes.
Yeah, I'm not sure which container I'm going to go with because I bet you the half pipe one probably holds a lot less. But it would look better for hauling grain.
I was going to say it looks better.
And it is all about looks after all, so. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to check it out on Tuesday. By the way, Chad, I sent my sister that video of her, her and my brother-in-law making faces in the camera last night, and they never replied. Kind of sad. I wasn't really expecting them to reply, by the way. Was not expecting it. That's okay. What is it? 74 currently, chat. By the way, we did not get any rain last night.
74 for you?
74 right now, yeah.
Only 69.
Oh my god. 74 feels like 74, 30% humidity, and winds at 7.
The high is 70, so like I'm basically at the high already today.
77 here today for the high. 76 tomorrow and mostly sunny. Guys, could be. I have to mow grass tomorrow. I don't have to. I want to. Actually, so I don't know what I did. I kind of hurt my back the other day.
You too?
Yeah, but for some reason, the thing that makes my back feel better is getting on the zero-turn lawnmower and bouncing around the farm. It like puts something back in place. And it just makes my back feel better. So if nothing else, I need to mow grass at the farm to fix my back on Sunday or tomorrow. Michigan, dude, you have a wind chill right now? 59 feels like 50. Brother, it's too early for wind chills. That's wild. That is absolutely wild. But yeah, I'm hoping that my back feels better after bouncing around a lot more. It's really dumb to say, but it works. It works like every time for me too. It's really weird. Because I do have this problem once in a while. A couple times a year probably, so. Yeah. Kind of funny, honestly.